Very good morning, brothers and sisters. Good morning. I see some good old friends around. I'm old, they are good. And your friends. This month, December, and this year, 2009, is coming to an end. And a new one is dawning. So it's about to say goodbye to 2009 and hello to 2010. Those of you who are in my generation will know that song. Goodbye Sam, hello Sam. December indeed is a very special month. To some business establishments, it is the end of the fiscal year. To all, the end of the calendar year. It is a time for school holidays. School holidays. For stock taking. And year-end closing sales. It is also a time for reflection and renewing our pledges for the challenges of the year ahead. So December is a point in time where we look backward and forward. A time for new vision, new dreams and new challenges. So let us spend some time together as a family of God and look backward and forward. Some years ago, a sociologist told about a sociological study in which 50 people over the age of 95 were asked this question. If you could live your life over again, what would you do differently? You know, if life is a game of soccer, then myself and some old folks here will be playing second half. First half already gone. We are playing second half. And then sometimes we need to ask ourselves, okay, how do we do the first half? What about the second half? Okay. Similarly in our life, okay, sometimes we reflect. Of course, young guys will not have this problem. Okay, it's all forward. But older folks like me will be, if I could live my life all over again, what would I do differently? So this question was posed to 50 of those senior citizens. And there were many answers, a multiplicity of that. But it came down to three main points. This is what they said. If I had to do it all over again, I would reflect more. If I had to do it all over again, I would risk more. If I have to do it all over again, I would do more things that would live on after I am dead. Yes, we need to reflect more, risk more, and do more that lives on. Reflect more. What do we mean by reflect? So I checked into the dictionary. It means to think deeply and carefully, especially about possibilities and opinions. It was told that Dr. Albert Schweitzer, the famed missionary doctor to Africa, one day he was asked, Doctor, what do you think is the problem of the world? Then, is it scientists that we are lacking of scientists? No, it's not that we lack scientists. Immeasurably important as they are. Or is it statesmen? Maybe we don't like politicians, right? But we like statesmen. Those people who really have good vision for mankind. And no, even though it's urgently needed, but the problem of mankind is that man simply don't think. I read about IBM's motto, IBM, International Business Machine, years ago. Okay, what was their motto? Then last night also I went into Google and double checked. Was it, but rather, have they changed the motto? No, they still keep the motto. The motto of IBM is just one word. Think. T-H-I-N-K. Think. Yes, in this fast-paced world, in this hurry-burry world, sometimes we just don't stop and smell the roses, as they say. We just don't stop and do some thinking. I mean serious thinking. Something to reflect about, something to ponder about. Or we just let life just go on. And we find that we become repeating mistakes after mistakes. Someone said those who do not look into history will be doomed to repeat it. Yes, we need to do some more reflection. Some time ago, that was in 1993, I came across this newspaper article, so I cut it off. That's the reason why it's so yellowish. Okay. It talked about the Church of England. There was this guy, a lecturer in theology in Oxford University. Oxford University. A lecturer in theology must be somebody, right? At that time he was asked, hey, we need to rethink about the teaching about marriage. Okay? In fact, he was saying, I quote, Harvey, a former lecturer in theology at Oxford, said, the teaching that marriage was for life was the most troublesome article of doctrine. Matthew chapter 19, verse 6 tells us that what God has put together, let no man put it asunder. And this lecturer in theology said, hey, this is the most troublesome article, most troublesome article of doctrine. And he is proposing to remove that. I'm asking you, marriage, okay, in the sight of man, or important, or in the sight of God more important? But Jesus said, what God has put together, let no man put it asunder. But here, people who are supposedly knowledgeable in the Word of God say it's the most troublesome thing, got to take it off. Next one. You think that was some years ago? In 2007, also came across this gay couples can soon jointly apply to migrate to Australia. Oof. I mean, man, married woman, it's recognized. You can migrate to Australia. What do you say? A woman, married woman, it's okay. They can go to Australia. Man, married man, okay, recognized. Oh, what? Continue. And very recently, there was this meeting of great leaders. Two great leaders. One is the Pope, the head of the Roman Catholicism. 1 billion members. I checked into Wikipedia last night. 1 billion members. And then this what's his name? Roman. The Archbishop of Canterbury, which is the head of Anglicanism, the Church of England. Alright? 80 million members. In fact, the largest body of Christians in Christendom is Roman Catholicism, followed by the Eastern Orthodox, and the third largest is the Anglican. So this is the two heads meeting together, but they still cannot agree. Why? Because in Anglicanism they are so divided now. They have this ordination of women as priests or priestess, right? Not only that, they even have openly declared this priest is gay. He could be a homosexual man who is a priest. He could be a lesbian woman who is a priest. Right. And so, one part of Anglicans, they accepted it. The other part disagreed with it. The American Anglicans, the Episcopal, they agreed with it. In fact, the head of the Episcopal Church in America is a woman priest, or priestess, if you may call it. Alright? Whereas the Asian part is more conservative, they disagree with it. So Anglicanism is so divided. And so what did Roman Catholic did? Hey, yeah, how can they have a woman priest over there? And some more gays some more. Right? Okay, come over. Now Catholics are getting them to come over.